Hello everyone, we are here to solve CAT 2017 Slot 1 and LRDI set. Now, a lot of people have said that the LRDI section of the CAT question paper is decently difficult. Agreed, it is difficult. But one or two questions come that are seriously easy. Now, this question that we'll be discussing out here is one of those easy questions. So the idea here is to understand that we are not there to solve the difficult questions. We are there to pick up the easy ones and solve them. Let's have a look at this question and we'll realize how simple it was. So here we have a restaurant joint, Healthy Bites, is a fast food joint serving 3 items, burgers, fries, and ice cream. It has 2 employees, Anish and Bani, who prepare the items ordered by the clients. Preparation time is 10 minutes for a burger and 2 minutes for an ice cream. The fries are prepared in an automatic fryer, which can take up to 3 portions of fries at a time and takes 5 minutes, irrespective of the number of portions. The fryer does not need an employee preparing it. Healthy Bites wishes to serve the orders as early as possible. The individual items in any order are served as and when ready. However, the order is considered completely served when all the items of that order are served. So we have 3 clients, the data of 3 clients, client 1, client 2, client 3 coming at different times, 10 a.m., 10:05, and 10:07. And they're ordering different items. Now, based on this data set, we have a few questions here. Assume that only one client's order can be processed at any given point of time. So multiple processing is not allowed. So if Anish and Bani are preparing the food, Bani will wait until the first client's ordered items are complete. So Anish or Bani cannot start preparing the new order while the previous order is being prepared. At what time is the order placed by client 1 completely served? Now this is a sitter. Now what we need to understand, client 1 here for us, client 1, he comes at 10 o'clock. Now we have Anish here and Bani. Now let's say Anish goes on preparing the burgers, so plus 10. So he will finish it by 10:10. Agreed? But at the same time, we'll have Bani getting free by, he has to prepare an order of ice creams. Now ice creams take 2 minutes. So he'll be free by 10:02. So at what time is the order placed by client 1 completely served? 10:10, a 1 minute question. Now let's look at the other one. It's equally simple. Assume that only one client's order can be processed at a given point of time. Same condition as the previous one. So Anish or Bani cannot start preparing a new order while the previous one is being prepared. At what time is the order placed by client 3 completely served? Okay. So again, we are having client 1 coming at 10 a.m. and we have Anish and Bani over here. Now, let's say Bani starts preparing the burger for client 1. It will take 10 minutes. So his order is getting prepared by 10:10. At the same time, Bani would go for processing the ice creams. So it will take 2 minutes. So it will go by 10:02. Now, what we need to understand, Bani cannot start preparing a new order while the previous one is being prepared. So he can only start preparing orders for client 2 from 10:10 onwards. Now, let's say he has ordered for 1 order of ice cream. So this is 10:10 only when the first order is prepared, or yahan se plus 2 minutes. So that goes to 10:12. But at the same time, we also need to understand he has ordered for 2 portions of fries. So that will take another 5 minutes. It does not need an employee. We can write it from 10:10 plus 5 minutes. So this goes up to 10:50. Now, this is client 2. Now, if we look at client 3 has ordered for 1 burger and 1 portion of fries. Now, client 3's orders can only be started preparing at 10:15. 10:15, and you will have 10 minutes more. The burger will be prepared by 10:25. Now, at the same time, 1 portion of fries can be prepared anytime between 10:15 to 10:20. So the order for client 3 to be completely served, it will be 10:25. Again, a 2-minute question. Now, let's look at the third question here. Suppose the employees are allowed to process multiple orders at a time, but the preference would be to finish the order of clients who placed their orders earlier. At what time is the order of client 2 completely served? Perfectly fine. Now, We again have Anish and Bani. Client 1 again comes into the picture. He is arrived at 10:10 and he has ordered for burgers. It will take 10:10 to complete. Bani at the same time is preparing his ice cream from 10 to 10:02. At 10:05, we have client 2 coming in. Client 2's orders can be picked up by Bani at 10:05. He has to prepare ice creams. He'll prepare it at to 10:07. Now, then he has ordered for 2 portions of fries. The 2 portions of fries can be prepared from, let's say, 10:05 to 10:10. Now, so we have client's 1 order being ready and client's 2 order also being completely ready by 10:10. So the answer, at what time is the order of client 2 completely served? 10:10. Now, this, we need to remember, this does not feed an employee. Okay. Now, let's look at question number 4, or the last question. Suppose the employees are allowed to process multiple orders, as was the case with the previous question. Also assume that the 4th client came in at 10:35. Between 10:10 and 10:30, for how many minutes is exactly one of the employees idle? So again, the similar question. We have Anish, we have Bani, and what we need to understand, exactly one of the employees has to be idle. Now, client 1 comes at 10 o'clock. So he is ordered for burgers, and as in the previous question, Anish has gone on for preparing of burgers. Bani is preparing the ice cream from 10 o'clock to 10:02. Now, what we need to understand, client 2 comes at 10:05. And so from 10:05 to 10:07, Bani is engaged. But this period of 3 minutes, Bani, or exactly one employee, is free. Now, let's look at the third client coming in. Client 3 comes at 10:07 and he has ordered for a burger. From 10:07 to 10:17, Bani is engaged, but at the same time, somewhere here at 10:10, Anish is free. So from 10:10 to 10:17, Anish would be completely free. Here, Bani is completely free for 3 minutes, and here, Anish is completely free from 7. Anish is completely free for the next 7 minutes. From 10:17 to 10:30, both the employees are idle. So we will not count beyond 10:17. So if we look at the answer, it is 3 minutes here and 7 minutes here, total time 10. This is the answer. Possibly a question that can be solved within 5 to 10 minutes if we understand the question well. So the idea is pick up the right questions. Hope you have understood the question. Thank you.